some flank threat, but you know, you have lots of ways to sort of scout out the flanks and potentially deal with them. Like even like Bard can like fish on a flank and he's hard to threaten. You see Smash and Korea pushing up like this. Ample up. Oh no. Missed the cannon. But as I was saying, oh, that's next.
That hook, and Smash gets flashed on, and just like that, Duro says, take a seat, buddy.
That was very slick.
And now Career's in trouble. He's going to have to flash.
Well, if you've got that play, they get the dragon. And now I'm thinking, okay, no flashes on the bot lane.
Is very nice. Gets him to safety. You don't know if he can actually get in for the smite, though. So the damage is done without a kill, and it's Mountain Soul. And Gen.G already have 2 Drakes.
Yeah, good amount of poke onto... Well, we do see Dplus setting up for it.
Oh, a little play on a Duro as...
My final answer, 15-10. Oh, I was so close!
Oh, yeah, you were pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit quicker than we expected. Weird.
Yeah.
Mouse? I don't know.
He does almost have Mega.
Yeah, this is Meganar. I think they're just going to respect that. There's like 3 turret shots in a canyon, too. As he goes in, that is the flash just to die.
See, so something you said there was, I think they're going to respect that. Meaning now, Shiu has TP and just hit Mega now, though. Not the best timing. There's the Combat Herald.
I mean, yeah, there's the Combat Herald, and the TP does come in. And immediately Keen says, let's just kill Lucid here. He's already taken a bunch of damage. Nice Tempered Fate, though, as he's able to get into the Rift Herald at the same time. And now Canyon in a lot of trouble, taking huge amounts of damage, but he's able to taxi out of the Jarvan. As now Lucid's super low. Keen taking up everything. And, I mean, Canyon's so far out of the fight, but so is Lucid. Somebody's got to come back here and smite it, and it will be Canyon.
Wow. No way.
Just backing in the bush, just dies to the rise. And Keen's like, I don't care about the Onivia. And DK, they're kind of snowballing in the opposite direction towards Gen.G, losing a lot as the Meganar does come through. And it's on to 2, but the follow-up is a Bard. The follow-up is 1 Bard. That's all they had for damage. And DK all out of swords, Gen.G easily clean up.
Yep, losing a lot of control of this area. The Nar's moving over. No Mega Nar stacked at all, though. Oh, Chovy's found him.
Yeah, found him, and they have Banana Brush control. And Keen is looking to frontline once again, as he is being stunned up quite a bit. Shiu is being taxied out of here by Chovy. As Keen hits about half health. Might come down to just a flip on this one. And even the Onivia ult's in there. We get the Bard ult onto 2 and the follow-up on a Duro and onto Ruler as well, who just dies.
The Bard gets it!
The Bard gets it! As it's stolen away by a Bard. And the team fight goes heavily to Dplus.
It looks like they're not even interested. Yeah, it should just be gone. Huge fight for Dplus coming in. There was a lot of spikes for the side of Gen.G, but the execution was exact. But this time it just made Keen's job impossible.
Well, he made it very clear what the game plan was after he had to stop. I can't even... This is good, I got it, yeah. He's going wild on the comms.
Yeah, I mean, he popped off. He has the right to.
All right, they're trying to go in on the Showmaker. That's not going to work out, and this is the Pantheon in a really rough spot. Keen also going to get Zonia's up by the Bard. Lucid does go a bit deep. And
Nas here.
Damage, but now Shiu has arrived. And, I mean, Smash is double buff and Baron and a frontline, so he can just do whatever he wants. Ruler has to run away, flashes, and dies to the Caitlyn. And Dplus Kia are just pushing down mid. Super far ahead.
I think they might just go for the end. Baron buff in hand, Canyon's up in 15, Duro's the only one alive. They're not taking it super fast, but...
Duro's trying to get the wave. Trying to get the cannon minions.
20 seconds, they have grubs as well. The wave's being delayed, though. This is going to stop them. This is big from Duro. He's actually saving the game here. I think it might have been a bit touch and go if they pushed for it, but he's definitely stopped them from even giving it a try. The game's still in a terrible spot for Gen.G, but Duro keeps the Nexus alive for now. Glacial Storm from the Onivia and the flank from the Gnar to come through. And speaking of flanks...
Yeah, they're going pretty hard onto Keen here, who is trapped for quite a while. Is going to go all out on the Lucid, just desperate. Runs straight into the trap line. And now they're going to catch Ruler as well. The trap is there. He's just so dead. And Dplus Kia, something has gotten into them. They're playing so well as a team. The first rough team fight, and after that, it's been all them. As you know, he might go down, but I don't think he really cares because Dplus Kia are pushing to end the game. So at the end of the day, he's going to gnar them away, and he does get chased down, and it's 800 gold, but you don't have a base anymore, Gen.G.
Yeah, he buys time, but the base is going down so quickly. Canyon and Chovy gonna arrive. They have to rush it.
Oh, there's no way. It's just a little bit too little too late. They're gonna turn straight onto Canyon, gets the stun, and they can farm even more, but they're just gonna hit the Nexus instead. After that, not sure what it means. Maybe feeling pretty comfortable about the way things have gone. Their composition is, it really just has one.
Ruler has the circle slow into the root. That's the tech. That's the combo.
Wow.
That's the missing tech this whole time.
Seems a lot more difficult to hit.
A lot less consistent.
Although the Slurkle is very fast.
It's a lot less consistent, but that makes the challenge. Well, I mean, that's the thing with Ashe.
Yeah. We got a decent wave here. Keen pretty low. Lucid looking for the dive. And is just going to throw out the Cyclone. There is the Grim Deliverance, but Keen getting pretty low. Lucid nearly dies as the flash away, but Walk and Shu does pick up the kill. Does flash away from the last turret shot. And that is first spotted coming in. He also doesn't quite have his ult yet.
Yeah, no flash either, but it's coming up soon. The ult at least. They need to get in quick though.
Slurkle utilized. They're just gonna turn onto Showmaker and kill him. So no more Annie. And Showmaker, no Tabers, no flash. Lucid still sticking around. And it's just going to go in on a Chovy. They don't have the damage, though. He just flashes away. And now Ruler is just going to taxi them out. Career trying to turn on the Chovy here. It's Infernal Soul on the way. And Gen.G do pick up the Drake.
I think pretty big. Gen.G getting the Drake, denying the stacking from Dplus, and getting that kill as soon as Showmaker went down. Just felt kind of impossible to easily fight from there out. And they kind of fished for it. I thought they were going to try and go for a steal and then disengage, but they actually fully committed to the fight and just went. I mean, I say fully committed. They went in with a way to disengage, but they weren't really focused on the dragon.
The pullback here on a Shiu. He's in a bit of trouble, but he does have Lucid coming on up. There's the Q, empowered, and now Lucid is right here. They get the kill on a Canyon. And now Keen's got it all stacked, but he still has to back away. And a nice turnaround from the Dplus top and jungle.
Yeah, they went in there, and Keen was pretty low, so he didn't want to, like, fully commit. He's like, Canyon can clean this up. I don't want to, you know, risk dying. And just ended up not doing enough damage to the next.
2 levels on Canyon right now. It has that level 2 ult. He is ready to party. He's got flash. And I think at the drop of a hat, DK will be ready and willing to go for a fight, unless Smash just dies for free. Yeah, they just dove him and killed him. And there was no Renata nearby. He didn't have flash. He just kind of melted. It's like he was trying to run away from Keen. We're seeing them kind of battle in the pixel brush up top.
Dplus need their Renekton if they're going to fight this.
I don't think they're going to get it. This looks like it's just going to come down to a flip. The knockaway, the Seraphine ult down to 8, and Canyon gets it. And the flip goes the way of Gen.G. It's now Dplus Kia. Now they want to try to go in for a fight, but it's too little, too late. And Gen.G have already disengaged.
Yeah, I don't like the strategy of just don't have a Renekton. This point of the game in particular, your Renekton's so strong, so ahead. He is the person who's ahead. If you're going to be contesting these dragons, like I feel 34, 35 minutes is going to be like the earliest you would have Soul. So far away. Like at that point of the game, I don't even know if it's going to...
Feel a little sleepy. But they're the second match of the day. We're not even at 3 p.m. anymore.
True.
Like sometimes on those old weekend times, like the first game was like, the players were still rubbing their eyes.
Yeah.
They got up way too early, aka 12 p.m. She was getting flashed on here. He's got a lot of trouble ahead of him, and this time they're able to chunk through the Renekton, and that's gonna spark Smash to go all in on a Ruler.
Okay, good amount of damage onto the Inara, but didn't really achieve anything other than holding Ruler a bit accountable. But a gank onto Shiu. A lot of gold picked up.
Listen, when the MMO comes out, then I'll pay attention. We do have a fight over the Drake and also in the bottom lane. Banana Brush control this time going to go to Dplus Kia.
Okay, Gen.G kind of forced out here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, the Renekton's here!
Wow!
He's present at the fight.
It helps that he was in the bottom lane already.
How easy was that dragon take when the Renekton was actually there? That's crazy.
And Gen.G are just like, yeah, we already got one. We don't care if you get one. Whatever. We're going to get your mid turret.
You know,
well,
our teams
we're not.
Are so polite.
Close.
It's a dragon for me. It's a dragon for you.
Yeah.
Not being greedy. You know, I think we get a lot of games where one team just hoards them all.
All right, Canyon wants to go in on this. They're immediately going to turn onto him. The bailout is there, and that's a free kill on a Canyon. Not sure about that one. Career jumps into 4, though. And now Keen is like, I'm ready to go. She's got the flank angle. And now this wayward engage from Canyon is not very much paying off for the side of Gen.G, as eventually the Rend will hit and he will revive, as you mentioned. But this time, Keen doesn't have any help. As Chovy's like, no, I'm not going to do anything. Let me just hit this minion wave. That's 2 kills to Dplus Kia, just like that.
You know, credit to Dplus for catching. But like, well, not much has happened this game. We should do something.
Yeah.
I don't think you needed to. If you're not going to fight the dragon, just don't fight. Like, it's okay to make that decision.
Yeah, you don't have to force a fight with no objective and no...
Oh, that was a nice flash.
And a good flash, but Duro, not even the disengage cone to save him this time. And that is no Seraphine on the map.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they want to run at the Baron just yet, but they do want to dive.
The game's spiraling out of control. And once again, Lucid has a pretty big farm lead over Canyon. More impact. Just getting more done right now than his counterpart. It's been a slow-paced game, but it feels like it's been a bit of a struggle for the top jungle of Gen.G compared to the counterparts.
I'm saying Gen.G do the dragon too.
Yeah. I mean, they've just started hitting the
They
Baron.
should be on time.
They've left Keen on the dragon.
Yeah.
And Canyon is here.
There's vision.
It is a Rend, though, on the
Yeah,
Baron.
that's true.
It's difficult.
Canyon's already taken a decent amount of damage as well from Shiyu and Career just helping.
Oh, but it's so risky. Chovy's there.
Yeah, they're just going to back off of it. The Ren stack was there, and they say never mind, as we got a 1v1 in mid. Keen flashing on Showmaker, who is so low. And now Lucid's just going to go in, but Keen got the kill, and now Lucid immediately pops like a balloon. And the damage just wasn't there to blow up Canyon this time. Couple of kills to Gen.G.
Now they can go for the Baron. This has been a peculiar game. A lot of handshaking. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of handshaking, a lot of agreeing not to fight over the dragons, but fighting a little bit after.
So maybe they can fight over the next one, but Gen.G are going to get a lot out of this push.
Oh no, Duro.
Yeah, Duro's just going to flash.
Showmaker.
Oh, look at this angle. He's going to find the front line, and it's just Duro. And that might just be enough. They only get the clone here of Lucid. Keen as well being taxied out and is just CC'd to death. And now Ruler and Canyon on the run. And not much for them to do except get out of there. At least there's no objective. They're going to miss Showmaker. And they might have this angle on a Ruler, but there's no flash for Showmaker. He used it in the last fight onto Duro.
Oh, big TP flank from the Crocodile.
Big one. And Showmaker's going to be spotted, but Lucid keeps everybody around with a gigantic Cyclone. And now you got to decide which target you're going for. The Between Worlds does a great job of zoning. Shiyu trying to access Ruler right now, who is getting extremely low. Couple of shields come through, but Ruler is down. And that is exactly how DK win fights. They take out Ruler. And they will take out the front line as well. Canyon and Keen to boot. 3 kills for DK on top of what should be the Dragon, as long as Keen doesn't do anything crazy. And no, they will not, as they take it, and they're looking for a bottom lane push on top of it.
They're looking for an end. You know, you say 3 kills, I say 6. They have to kill Keen 3 times to get him down. And now it's just Chovy and Duro alive. This should be enough, I think. Chovy has to kind of pull off a miracle defense. The wave is thin. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and they don't have Baron.
But they have GAs. On Lucid at least, so he can kind of play super aggressive on the back of this.
They have ways to tank it up.
Chovy has ult. Ult can do a good job of clearing the wave.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, he's going to try to throw it out here. That's a lot of damage in. And he's not going to take the cannon down, and now he's going to go down himself. The cannon's still alive. Although we do have Xiu also dying, so maybe they can't push in anymore. But
Yeah,
DK still a massive push here.
We look at, oh, Keen has TP, by the way. Yeah, ton of damage to the base, and they didn't lose much. They only lost the top lane on the back of it.
Oh, look at this again. Gen.G are just pushing down mid. And the angles
so
are here. Like,
Shiwu.
The entire map is dark. And Ruler, he does have his flash this time, but he's just going to get burned down. He's so low, running away from the Timbers. And Chovy's extremely low as well. Smash going to take out Canyon. And Chovy and Ruler just have to run away. They're not even part of the fight, even if they don't die. And Lucid's still on the chase. The crowd is going absolutely bonkers. And Dplus Kia, they might have done it.
The super waves pushing in the bot lane. Chovy doesn't have his ult for this base defense. Lucid still has GA. Smash and Career healthy. This should be enough just to end the game.
Look at Showmaker. He's so low, but he has his Timbers up, looking to push forward, and Xiu is an actual raid boss. They can't get away from him. And Ruler desperate to try to clear the wave, pays his life for it, and save for Chovy. Dplus Kia pull off the 2-0 on Gen.G.